What's going on, mi gente? My name is Raziel Liz, and you're watching We Alive and Living. What's going on, good peoples? I don't know if you're like me, but I was surprised this morning. I mean, I wasn't really surprised. I knew it was coming out yesterday, but your boy, what's I did? John Wick trailer. This is fake, by the way. It's fake. You see, it's plastic. It's plastic. It's plastic. Your boy, John Wick 3 trailer came out. Now I saw it for a brief moment, and I want to watch it with you guys again. Man, I was just blown away. Now I can't put the volume too high because I want to get flagged. But I'm gonna put up a little crank up just an inch there, and let's see what's going on here. John Wick. So it starts off with John Wick out looking all around the place and the excommunicado and everything going on, and his boy looks over and says, "And away we go." Like it's about to go down out here. So it goes on and shows the building here. I don't know where he's going. Show the title he's running. It shows I'm talking about Morgan Freeman. Lawrence Fishburne got his hands crossed like, man, like I wonder what he's thinking to himself. Like, is it gonna go down and we gotta kill him? I don't know what the case may be. And it shows motorcycles and there's all these blades and he grabs people and it stops and it says official John Wick trailer. And I'm like, what? And it kicks in. Summit Entertainment, we going in, it's all there. Lionsgate Company, yeah, I see you. John Wick shows the city. Beautiful, orange and everything. You know, they like doing everything with all these colors. They put lights everywhere to get these colors, man. That's what I like about it. I do film myself. So watching when they do this is very impressive to me. I love it because they focus on every single detail possible to give you the best cinematic view from everything. Got him and his dog running, which I love. That it's him and the dog again through the rain. The dog is his sidekick. And it shows John Wick at his worst. He's just running in the rain, has no friends, has nobody to turn to, and he's looking around and he sees people just looking at him constantly. Him and the dog walking through the rain, they struggling. The dog look like it's just like, what's going on, boss? What we gonna do next? Please tell me something. He's running, he got his black suit on. He don't have the black on black, he has the black and white. And I like when they do this, and I don't know if they do this intentionally. I feel like when he has the black and white, it's just him in the regular mood. Then when he switches it up, it's showing like he's going into a certain mood, state of mind and everything. I heard him talking about that one time in an interview. Then he stops, looking around, he got a little blood on his head, so I don't know how far into the movie this already is, but he looks around, he got a little blood on his head. He don't know who to trust, and he's just looking around, and he goes into a dark alley, stops, then it cuts into, I like the dark alley part, by the way. I like the fact that it's showing an alley as like, he's going into places where people of his stature wouldn't go, his status. Like, he's big time here, he was big time, so now he gotta go to the depths of the city, like places where he wouldn't expect people to look for him at. And it shows him walking into a few places and talking to a few people. He got a cross in his hand. So this place he's going to seems to be like a church maybe, or a sanctuary place, equal, no violence, no matter what the situation is. But the person he goes to seems to be like well, not a priest, but like she's playing that role because he has a cross and he's talking to her like he's begging her for forgiveness or something and asking her for safe passage, and she tells him, "I can't help you." So it's kind of cool to show that he goes to somebody that's like a religious figure and she tells him, "I can't help you. Like you're already done. Like what you've done is so crazy that not even the church can help you, if this is a church." And she's like, "Tell me what you want." And she tells her like, "Please, let me make this bigger for you guys." And I apologize that I didn't make this bigger originally. I apologize. But, so he goes in, he tells her like, and he looks like, he said, "I want safe passage." She said, "I can't." And he looks at his watch, and it seems like time is a big factor in this. He looks at a picture of his wife. Time to be a big factor. He's looking at how much time he has before everybody starts looking for him, from when the guy told him you have an hour. Now, it seems like this is taking place in Japan, somebody told me, or I like to think it is. But he was in New York City when originally they told him you had an hour. So it could be like maybe he's in Chinatown or something like that. Looks like a picture of his wife and the cross again. So it shows that he has the cross there again with the picture of his wife. And looks like he has like that thing from part 2 where somebody owed you a favor, a blood pass. So that could belong to Halle Berry. And she owes him a favor. But he has a cross, some coins, and some kind of like medallion showing like maybe he saved that for a time just like this. And then he has a picture of his wife where it all started and the cross started. This scene here might be before he actually went to the church, which I'm very excited about. He seems stressed out. Says, "This summer, we're going to kill everybody." Then the people from the hotel are talking. And he's like, "You think he's going to survive all this?" And the guy tells him it's a $14 million bounty on his head. I think they said $14 million. $14 million bounty on his head. Every assassin in the world looking for him. The odds seem right. It seems fair. That he going to kill everybody. Man, I love it. I'm more excited about John Wick just as much as I'm excited about the Avengers Endgame. Like, I mean, I love Endgame. I can't wait to see it. But John Wick, man, this movie, this series of movies have pulled my attention. I wish it wouldn't end with 3, but I know it will. And they say they're gonna make a TV series about it. And Keanu Reeves gonna have his hands on it a lot. I don't know if he's gonna be in it, but he's gonna have his hands in it a lot. I don't know if it's a prequel or future reference, but So they got this guy, he walking through the train station, they stamping his documents saying like he's excommunicado, he's done, go get him. There's no holds barred, it's open season on John Wick. They got people with torches, everybody's waiting for him. It's crazy, man. I'm sitting here like, okay. I like this scene here because he's telling the guy, you got about 2 seconds left. So it seems like the guy's pulling something out of him, which seems maybe like a chip. Maybe he didn't know, or maybe he did know. We'll find out later, but he seems like he's trying to tell the guy to take something out of him. You see the guy has pictures of dummies and like dolls in the background of human figures, showing like maybe the guy works on people's bodies and he's probably taking like a chip that's tracking him or something. And he's telling the guy, hurry up and get it out of me because they know I'm here with you. They're going to take you down too probably, So that might be the case. Try to look out for him. So when the clock strikes, the time it strikes, which I think is 6 o'clock or 12 o'clock, whatever the case is, midnight, seems like all hell breaks loose. The city's on chaos, or it seems like it's 6 o'clock or midnight, I don't know, 12 or 30, whatever the case is. Clock strikes, everybody's coming, he says, away we go, which I like it because that's kind of like the line that the Joker said, and here we go. So I don't know if they're paying tribute to that Joker from the Dark Knight, but who knows. So then it shows everything and it just shows him busting. Woo, woo, woo. Everybody's getting shot. Everybody going down. He throws a gun at this guy. He grabs this guy. And I liked it because this guy, the guy he's shooting at has a bulletproof armor. Then John Wick has a guy in front of him using him as a shield. So they just busting each other. Why nobody shoots each other in the face? I don't know. But the guy has also a bulletproof mask on, like Army of Two video game. So it's kind of dope if you look at it closely because it's like, man, you already know this is going to be an epic scene right here. You already know these guys are in each other's faces shooting and can't take each other down. So John Wick got to get close and personal with him. But the guy has armor. So when the guy gets his hands on John Wick, it's going to be even harder for John Wick to get him. But it goes to show you how hard it is to take down John Wick, that people are going through these extremes. They're teaming up. Now you got people in bikes with the swords out. This could be the Yakuza because I don't know. I feel like I read somewhere that this movie is going to take place in Japan. Or it could be Chinatown and Yakuza just coming out there. But everybody in the world's coming after him. So they could be in Chinatown and Japan. Yakuzas are just coming to the United States to Chinatown to see him. They pull out swords. They're having gunfights. You got the guys very cinematic, very anime-ish. Very like over the top. Having sword fights on motorcycles. I mean, you can't beat that. You got Lawrence Fishburne with the birds. Like, do I go get him? Do I go save my boy Neo? Do I look out for my boy Neo? Or do I just go help him? Who knows what the case may be, what decision he makes. You got the character, you got this guy trying to throw a knife at his nutsack. He misses. He throws the nutsack knife at the guy across the room. Then he's in the room with a bunch of people. And it seems like this is going to be the main assassin. This guy here seems to be the guy that showed the most out of all the assassins. I forget this actor's name, and I'm sorry because this trailer just came out, and now I was like, man, I gotta go somewhere, so I gotta put this out real quick for you guys that didn't see it. If you did see it, I just want you to experience my excitement level about this movie. It's crazy, kicking people in the face. He made a dude eat a book, took the book, wham, slammed it in his mouth like Jason Bourne tactics, but he put the book in his mouth and like broke his jaw with it. Seen a lot of fight scenes, very cinematic, ballet. Then we got horse fights. He shows a part where he's on a horse, people after him on bikes, and he's shooting people while he's on a horse. So I love it because it seems like this movie's gonna have as little talking as possible, probably. It seems like they're gonna be like, alright, I'm John Wick, y'all trying to kill me? Let's get it then. And it's gonna be like constantly going, and everybody after him. He's chasing people on motorcycles, getting chased on you get what I'm saying. He's getting chased on motorcycles, horses, everything, cars. Then they show a scene with him in the desert, which I like because it shows the extreme of how far he's going in this movie. He's like going to the depths of the earth trying to find sanctuary or find help or so whatever he's looking for. Then we find out he's been looking for Halle Berry. I don't know if he's been looking for her, but none of the scenes have her in it till the desert scene, and he runs into her in this place, and it has the same feel of the desert. Very, very dull, very sandy, very Arabic feel. Everything seems very Persian-like in the background. It has like a yellowish look, kind of emphasizing the desert scene, which I'm assuming. She got the fireplace going, so probably no AC in that place. Probably just not no fire. Probably at nighttime because the desert does get cold at night. And he tells her, well, we just gonna have a conversation. She's like, it's never just a conversation with you, my dog. And they got the dog. Then once they say all that, he walks in the room with the big gun, looking like a gun from the Matrix. The line go up, the title, John Wick 3, chapter 3, Parabellum. And he just going boom, 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 having Halle Berry, she gunning, she sliding, the dog's jumping on people, he busting people, and it says May 17th, and I'm like, let me tell y'all something. Between Captain Marvel, Endgame, Shazam, Spider-Man, and now this, there's a lot going on. But what I respect about this movie a lot is the fact that this is a original franchise. You know, kind of like the Fast and Furious franchise. I know there's a whole type of different movies. Some people don't like it. I like Fast and Furious. But the good thing about John Wick is the fact that it's an original franchise. It wasn't based off a comic book. It wasn't based off a cartoon. They're making stuff based off of this. So it's kind of cool to take a franchise and expand it that far and get to the point with a trilogy in a pretty fast time frame, if I may add. In a pretty fast time frame. So it's like to take it and turn it into a trilogy. And people embrace it. Because part 1 was great, part 2 was amazing, and part 3 like it's lying not to be nothing but spectacular. Let me know if any other movies y'all want to talk about. And again, like I said, I'm not really doing a review on these things because it's not my forte. All I have to do is just let y'all know movies coming out and show my excitement level up and little details I may gather. We'll do some more later on. But tune in some more and subscribe. Do a little subscribe, do a little like, do a little comment, do a little share, do a little dance. And I hope I see y'all, man. We gotta go see these movies together, man. Everybody watch this, hit me up. We gonna go watch John Wick together. This movie look good. I'll talk to y'all later.